Hey, you.
Who are you?
It's me. I know we haven't talked in a while. That's not your fault. I haven't really been feeling myself. To be honest, I don't know if I really am. I have these dreams. It's like I'm walking around in someone else's life. When I'm dreaming, everything makes sense. I'm with my friends, I'm alone, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm winning, I'm lost. And then I wake up and I need to remind myself that I'm still me. And I'm still dead. Do you remember the first time we played that game together? All running and shooting and killing and laughing, and even miles and miles and miles apart, it felt like we couldn't be closer. You said,
Go, go, go.
And I said,
Yes, sir.
and we won. Every single time. I was so alone back then, but you made me feel like I belonged. Was that true? Was it real? I always remembered that day. It was just a little thing, but it meant the world to me. I wonder if you remember it too. Life has a way of taking the good things away from us, doesn't it? It's not justice, just punishment. I've learned that there's a difference. I remember that time we were about to win the game and then your internet died. We ended up losing. It wasn't fair, but it was pretty funny. I also remember the last time I visited my mom at her hospital bed. That wasn't funny. Although I'm pretty sure the memory doesn't belong to me.
Who are you?
Do you remember the day it all went wrong? You never see these things coming, I guess. Even when they're right there in front of you. When everyone around us vanished one by one, when the screaming started, when we couldn't tell if we were awake or just dreaming. I wanted to hide. You wanted to run. I knew you did. I knew how afraid you were. You'd always run away when you got scared. That's alright. But we had nowhere to run and I didn't want you to get hurt. It was painful when you left me. I actually thought we would make it out. You know, that we'd escape together, that everything would go back to normal. I understand why you ran now, but at the time I felt the floor give out from under me. Then you died, and I let you go. You made it. You cut out, and I could too. We could have made it out of this shit together. So I ran, and I followed you, and I begged for death the moment I got the chance, and then I was dead. And I couldn't move. I couldn't run. I could only listen as the thing dragged itself across the map, wailing, screaming for help. It wasn't fair. But it came back for me. I wanted to scream too. To beg, to cry. This couldn't be real. Maybe I really was dreaming. Maybe I still am. It reached out and it took hold of where my mind used to be. That iron grip, like fingers tightening around my throat, like the way he used to hurt me, or maybe that was someone else. Do you remember how it made us dance? How we always knew where to go, what to do, like hunger, to go and eat and grow 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 and grow, and then you stop. Because you just can't take it anymore, and then it punishes you, like burning and ripping and breaking and snapping and you weren't actually there, were you? Sorry, it gets so confusing to tell you apart. I remember when it first made me do it, and left me out there, just a corpse in the cold, waiting, anticipating. I could have refused. That's That's the worst part. I could have refused. I think I could have refused to do it, but I was so scared. I was just so scared. So scared to be hurt again, and so I did it. I did it, and I ripped and broke and snapped, and I took the it in me, and I put it in him, and I knew he was scared too, because I was scared. Because I was banging my head against the wall, because I was laying out in the cold, because I had to watch myself betray my best friend, because... Who am I? Sorry. It gets so confusing to tell me apart. Do you remember my second time, or my third, fourth, fifth? It kept making me hurt people. Or maybe that was someone else. It's hard to tell. You kind of stop caring at some point. You go numb. Does that sound bad? Should that scare me? Is it better to not feel anything? Who said that?
Who are you?
I don't remember. He keeps taking the good things away. In the quiet moments, when I try to remember myself, I'll stumble upon an empty space where something used to be. The shape of a memory. I don't know why it takes them. Maybe it eats them. Maybe it processes them. Maybe we're just data to it. Maybe it likes hurting us. Maybe it just wants our empty shells until it strips our souls away and then eats what's left. You're all I have left now. The last good thing. Or maybe your memory doesn't even belong to me. It's so hard. It's so hard to tell. Who am I? Do you remember when you found me again? I didn't think you would. I hoped you wouldn't, but you did. It wanted me to hurt you. I remember it remembered you, and it wanted to eat you too. In a way, you didn't deserve that. None of us did. I was already dead, and you should have stopped looking. It wanted you so badly. We were so interesting to it. I had to do something, so I ran. Every step I took away from you hurt. It made sure of that. It's funny. Now you were the brave one and I was running. I wish I could have ran forever. You looked so scared when you saw me. And that scared me because I don't think I can stop myself any longer. It heard your shot echo across the map. It's made me hurt so many people. And I thought I didn't care anymore. But when I saw you, I remembered myself just for a second. And so I stopped myself just before I can get inside you too. I'm just shaking now, spasming with simulated pain. Pain that wants to spread. Pain that wants me to keep moving, but I can't. You're the last good thing, and you deserve better. I can barely tell what you're saying. It's screaming in my head now. Go, 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 but I won't. I know you still feel responsible. Like you let me down, but it wasn't your fault. And I forgive you. It just wasn't fair. I see you try to fight back to put an end to this, but you falter. There's this break, the moment where you remember this is real life, except it isn't real, and it isn't life. I am dead. We're all dead. We just haven't noticed yet. We're just walking corpses. But you're not dead. And I need you to start living again. I just hope I won't forget you in the end. So I try as hard as I can to remember. And I tell you the only 3 words you need to hear.